Hello, yes, I'm Gregory and this is my sister Kyra, and we are the Youth Ambassadors for the Greek Pavilion.
We wanted to thank our sponsors, SAS Culture and the Multicultural Council of Saskatchewan for sponsoring this project.
As you know, the 2020 Tokyo Olympics are being held now, but did you know that the original Olympics were in Greece?
Originally, men competed in events such as long jump, shot put, javelin, pancration, boxing, and equestrian events such as chariot racing.
We've actually been to Olympia, where early games were held and the torches lit every year.
We saw the 100-meter track, the statues of the original Olympians, and we also saw where the location of the flame was. And now, we're going to go meet our competitors and join the games.
In honor of the Olympics, we've decided to host our own. Welcome to the Youth Ambassador Games.
And please welcome our competitors, Abdullah from the Pakistan Pavilion, Ritu from the Indian Pavilion, and Abhishek from the Nepal Pavilion.
Our first event is javelin throw. In a regular competition, the participants would throw a long metal spear as far as they could, and the throw was only valid if the spear landed point first in the ground. However, rules for the Youth Ambassador Games are different.
Today, our competitors are going to attempt to throw their short wooden sticks instead and see how far they can throw them. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right,
Excited for this.
Abdullah, you start. Oh, look at that throw. You made it to the third point. All right, go ahead, Ritu. Oh, and she throws it farther. All right, last one.
Wow.
Look at that, we have a winner. Good job, Abhishek.
Thank
You guys ready for your second game?
Sure.
Our second event is the long jump. Traditionally, competitors run down a 40-meter track before jumping off one foot and landing in a sandy pit.
However, we didn't have access to that much sand, so instead we're going to be substituting the sandy pit for the tile floor. Today our competitors are going to be jumping from a static position, meaning they're going to start not moving, and we're just going to see who can jump far.
Our second event is the long jump. Traditionally, competitors run down a 40-meter track before jumping off one foot and landing in a sandy pit.
But unfortunately, we don't have access to that much sand, so instead we're going to be substituting the sandy pit for the tile floor. Today, our competitors are going to be jumping from a static position, meaning they will start not moving, and we're going to see who can jump the farthest. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, we're going to start with Abdullah. Ooh, that was far. That's 3 tiles. That's impressive. Ritu, can you beat it? Yes, she did. All right.
Okay.
All right, you want to redo?
Okay, yeah, sure.
All right. You ready?
I'm gonna win it.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Oh, and you win by like half a tile. Good job, you guys.
Nope.
All right, you ready
you.
for the final event?
Yep.
Finally, everyone will compete in a game of discus. This game was originally part of the pentathlon. It is now its own sport. Competitors throw their wooden discs as far as they can, and whoever throws the farthest is crowned the winner.
Today's game is also going to be a little different. Our competitors are going to take their paper plate discs, and we're also going to see who can throw them the farthest. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, you know how it goes. Abdullah, you start. Oh, that was a good throw. Nice and even. Oh, and Ritu's landed further. He got lucky. Oh, and it falls short. All right, congratulations, Ritu.
If camera got me.
Let's head to the award ceremony. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I think I deserve this.
Congratulations.
No, you don't.
Congratulations, you guys. You competed in your first Youth Ambassador Games.
Thank you.
And remember, you're all winners.
Did you know that pancration was the original form of MMA?
Or that the first Olympic Games were held in 776 BC.
Olympics are the most well-known thing Greeks have created, besides democracy and math. But what about the games as we know them now?
Today, the first modern Olympics were held in Athens in 1896, where 12 countries and 280 athletes competed in 43 different events.
The Olympics have grown much larger, with more countries competing and more sports being added every year.
Before the Games, the torch is lit in Olympia. It is then brought to the airport and flown to the host country, where it is then run through a relay and finally brought to the Olympic opening ceremony.
Now let's skip to after the games. There are many celebrations that happen after the athletes come home, many of which are celebrated with cultural food.
You ready to go make some of our own?
Yep.
All right, today we're going to be making a classic Greek dish known as the gyro. It is not gyro, it's gyro.
This dish comes in 2 forms and can be found almost anywhere in Greece. The first is a souvlaki pita, which is self-explanatory, and the second is a gyro, which is a pita with sliced meat rather than chunks of meat.
This meat can be chicken, pork, lamb, or beef. To make it, you must begin with a pita and start spreading tzatziki. Tzatziki is a dip, usually comprised of cucumber, garlic, and Greek yogurt, and you can also add dill, lemon, olive oil, salt, and black pepper. And you want to just spread it in a nice even layer on the top of the pita. The second step is to take tijanitas patatas, or French fries, and put those on top. And I know, it sounds like a ridiculous concept. Why would you put French fries on a pita? But I promise it tastes good. And you want to lay them out also in a nice even pile on top. Then you take your souvlaki, which is some kind of meat. In this case, I believe it's pork. And you put it on top of the pita. And finally, you can add toppings, which usually consists of tomates, or tomatoes, and cremilla, or onions. Toppings vary from different regions of Greece. Everyone kind of has their own way of doing it, but this is usually the most basic. And finally, you wrap it up, and it's ready to eat.
Wow, those gyros were fun to make. What are your favorite toppings?
Honestly, I like mine pretty plain. A bit of tzatziki, potatoes, and souvlaki.
A big part of our culture is celebrating together with music, food, and dance.
There are 3 main dances that are performed at most big parties: the calamatino, the zebekiko, and the trio trio.
Today we're going to teach you how to trio trio.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, today we're going to be teaching our participants how to do the trio trio, which is the 3-step dance, and it's an incredibly common dance that is done at most Greek weddings, and everyone knows how to do it. So today we're going to teach you. So you start, and you go step, behind, step, kick, step, kick, over and over. Step, behind, step, kick, step, kick. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
You guys want to do it a little faster?
Sure.
So normally this is done in a really big circle depending on how many people there are, and you can just do it with your hands behind your back, okay? So you go step, behind, step, kick, step, kick, step, behind, step, kick, step, kick, step, behind. Ready? We're gonna go a little faster, okay? Step, behind, step, kick, step, kick, step, behind, step, kick, step, kick, step, behind, step, kick, step, kick, step, behind, step, kick, step, kick. Does that kind of make sense?
Yep.
All right, you guys think you're ready to try with music?
Sure.
All right, let's do this. Five, 6, 7, go. There you go. That's the trio trio.
Thank you very much.
Man, that dancing really made me tired.
Yeah, me too. All right, before we go, we just wanted to give another shout out to our sponsors and also say thank you to our participants for being so awesome. We also wanted to thank everyone behind the scenes for making this possible. We hope you join us next year. Yes,
Yes,